Hey guys, my name is Simon Cadel, and I'm what I like to call a nerdster. What a nerdster is it takes the dorky outcastness of being a nerd and the pretentious arrogance of being a hipster, and then it combines that together into an abomination of personality traits. So, as a nerdster, of course, I did not have a date to my school dance. Which was a shame, because I was actually really optimistic for my school dance. Because the thing is, I used to be shorter than all the girls in my grade. Literally all of them. You know, I got a little bit taller, so I'm like, alright, it's gonna be great. We face to face, we can talk, it's gonna be brilliant. All of the girls were wearing 4-inch heels. But you know, I'm a glass half full kind of guy, so I asked them all for hugs. I had this one really depressing moment at my school dance. I was sitting in the corner, alone, and all of a sudden this whole group of girls, this whole gaggle of girls come up to me, and they're all like, hey Simon, I'm like, they know my name. And they're like, hey Simon, come here. Can you take our picture? Girls, when you ask this, here's what you're saying. Hey, this is a great moment. Who shouldn't be in it? Him. I'm actually switching from a private school to a public school, which is way more diverse, which is white person for not white. And to me, that's great, because now I'll be rejected by girls of all ethnicities. I decided, though, if I wanted to get a girlfriend, I would need to do some research. So I started reading their magazines, like all the teenage girl magazines. My favorite sections are always the quiz sections. I took a quiz to find out what kind of girlfriend I am. Spoiler alert, I'm needy! And kind of a bitch. Yeah. I got really desperate, man. I almost tried speed dating, but then I realized all dating I do is speed dating. Like, here's how it works. I go up to the girl, hi, no, okay. Speed dating. Yeah, I'm really lonely. I can't even shop at IKEA anymore. Wanna why? Always requires 2 people. So it's 2 people to build this furniture, and I don't have friends. Yeah, it's like here's me building IKEA furniture. It's like, have friend hold side A while you hold side C. Skipping that. Have friend make snack while you put screws into misaligned holes. Nope. I mean, if I can't get enough people to make this furniture, then why'd I buy a love seat? Yeah, IKEA's interesting because it's from Sweden, and Sweden's other big company is Volvo. Like, can you think of 2 more polar opposites? It's like, Volvo, the sturdiest, most durable cars money can buy. IKEA, piece of crap furniture that falls apart if you yell at it. Volvo, made by the world's best engineers and state-of-the-art facilities with great tools. IKEA, made by your family in your living room with Allen wrenches. Yeah, so the other day, I just noticed this logo is a platypus. You know, personally, I don't believe they exist. Like seriously, have any of you guys ever seen a platypus? I don't believe you! Like, I believe that the entire country / continent / make up your mind of Australia has been holding this ruse over us for years. And I think I know how it started. Like, what I think happened was, there was this giant one-upping competition, okay, with all the countries on who had the weirdest animal. So like, Saudi Arabia steps up to the plate, and they're like, alright, we have the camel. It's this giant horse thing with 2 humps full of water. And I was like, pretty weird. And then India gets up, and they're like, alright, we have the elephant. It's this giant gray monster with 2 floppy ears and a dong for a face. And everyone's like, oh my god, that is amazing! Great job, India. And Australia is getting a bit worried because they have a lot of scary animals, but not a lot of weird ones. All their animals are like, here's a thing with big teeth that'll kill you. That's it. So they decided to make up their own animals. They just throw a bunch of random nonsense out to see like how weird of an animal they can make. And they're like, oh yeah, well we have an animal with fur, webbed feet, a beaver tail, and a bill. Oh really? What do you call this animal? The platypus. And then they kept going. And by the end, they weren't even spreading plausible lies. It's like, and it lays eggs. Australia, I thought you said that was a mammal. Yeah. It's the only mammal that lays eggs. Who wants a foster? So let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm an atheist. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually the one who designed the new Starbucks cup. So you don't need to take that. I honestly don't get why people are so threatened by atheists. I mean, we are the least threatening group ever. We're literally a bunch of people who don't believe in or stand for anything. Like, you never see an atheist putting on a suit and knocking on a door going, hello, do you have a moment to not speak about Jesus Christ? And being an atheist is hard too. Texting, way harder when you're an atheist. All my friends text, OMG, oh my god. I have to text OMSPP. Oh, my scientifically proven principles. Alright, now before I go, I kind of want to leave you with this. I'm going to be driving in a year, because I'm turning 16 soon. And don't clap, this is going to be terrible. I am a danger to myself and others. But it made me start thinking that the car you buy really says a lot about you. Like the Buick says, I just got a hip replacement. The Land Rover says, I think I'm adventurous. The minivan says, I should have worn a condom. But the car that says way too much about you is the Toyota Prius. And I actually wrote a song about it, so... down the entire set. Alright. So a lot of people ask me why I play ukulele. The main reason is I want to be in a band, but I don't want to get girls. Also, it makes me look tall, so I even got that. So here's a song I wrote called My Prius. Hope you enjoy it. My Prius, my Prius. Look at me, gang 53, MPG in my Prius. The best car, that's what I say, even if my friends say that it's weird, I love it. When I hit the petrol station, I prepare my presentation about my Prius. I lecture the SUV that's parked right next to me, get him to buy a Prius. One day, I'll convince him like an automotive Jehovah's Witness. My Prius, my Prius. I'm better than you. average commuter, though looks like a snail from the future and drives like one too. But it's just so efficient, it was worth every cent and the beatings too. I admit I'm pretentious, but I don't drive smart car, I have limits. Oh crap, the battery died. Alright, thank you guys, I'm Simon Cadel.